Hello everyone, how you doing? We've had a peculiar few days, haven't we? I thought I'd quickly take the time to educate you about the outright lunacy currently being practiced by the Western world during the Russia and Ukraine conflict. The first thing I'd point out is that those of us that have a memory more impressive than a confused goldfish can probably remember this story and many others where British men who went to fight against ISIS, that's the same ISIS or IS here, they don't want to spell out the dreaded I word, but British men who went to fight against a terrorist group that butchered women and children across the globe, set people on fire and murdered them in the most callous way you can possibly imagine. Anyone who went to fight against them was prosecuted upon their return to the UK. Just think about that for a moment. Because it turns out that in this current conflict, one of the most powerful women in the UK government backs people wanting to go and fight against the Russians. Let's listen to her ourselves.
President Zelensky has asked for people from abroad to join an international force. Would you support that?
I do support that, and of course that is something that people can make their own decisions about. But
There you go. So if you want to go and fight the most brutal, callous murderers in the world, you'll get prosecuted, old boy. But go and fight the Russians, and the Foreign Secretary is all for it. Strange that, isn't it? I wonder why. Also related, now I could pick many terrorist atrocities that have happened on English soil, not 1,000 miles away in the Ukraine, but on English soil. Those leafy green shires, once so peaceful and calm, now being ran ragged by the followers of one particular ideology, who stab children in the face, blow up pop concerts, and generally cause a bit of a nuisance. I could pick any one of dozens of attacks, but the 2017 London Bridge attack is just one example, where foreign-born killers murdered innocent civilians on the streets of England. Khurram Shahzad Butt was born in Pakistan. Rashid Redouan was Moroccan or Libyan. Youssef Zagba was also Moroccan. And a funny old thing, despite slaughtering innocent people on the streets of London, nobody said anything as ridiculously absurd and xenophobic and racist and prejudiced and hateful as, oh yeah, why don't we just deport everybody that's ever come from the same geographic region of the individual that committed mass murder? Nobody said that because nobody was that stupid. Tom Tugendwat from the Conservative Party, a senior Conservative MP, said Britain could expel all Russian citizens from the UK. So riddle me this, boys and girls. Why is it that when the practitioners of one certain ideology murder women and children, British citizens are banned from going to fight them? But when Russia invades Ukraine, the Foreign Secretary advocates a bit of fisticuffs. Why would that be? We are all being lied to. And the final piece of evidence from The Guardian, EU to ban state-backed channels RT and Sputnik. You know who else banned news networks they didn't like? Adolf, the actual Nazis. I don't like bringing them up, it's lazy, but that's who banned opposition news. The EU has banned Russian state-backed channels. So the BBC and Sky News and Channel 4, they're allowed to spread their propaganda, but RT and Sputnik aren't. Now, I'm not saying RT and Sputnik don't tell lies, I'm saying that the world is big enough for us all. RT and Sputnik tell lies, the BBC and CNN tell lies. That is balance of a kind. There is an information war being waged and you are all being lied to. Are the Russians aggressive? Yes. Am I pro-Russian? No. But this conflict is much, much more complex than moustache-twirling Russian villains and virtuous, noble Westerners. I recommend reading Peter Hitchens' blog. I will put a link in the description if you actually want to know what's going on, because he's one of the only commentators talking sense. Well, and me, of course. And I will see you all very soon. Thanks for watching. Stay angry. Toodle pip.